the room, it's really that little gray bottle. Miriam AD is our product, and we really have two components to what we're talking about tonight. We have how to look better and live better. So if you're here just to hear about the product, we're so excited to share that with you. The product is truly changing lives, and the reason for that is we all have imperfections, and no matter how old you are, except our very young children and babies in the room, you have wrinkles. Congratulations. And so we actually have a product that can address many different areas of the skin. If you look at this photo, if you can see it, on the left-hand side, you see the wrinkle above his eyebrow. On the right-hand side, it's much less noticeable. All of these photos are taken on an iPhone, so they are not doctored photos. They're also not professional photos, so if they look unprofessional, they are. And all of these are in less than 90 days. This is an amazing photo. Obviously, we're looking at a couple things. The pore size is one thing we're really seeing through this. I shared a story last night at our Midland Well Results party that I had a girlfriend using the cream, and she's younger, and she took before pictures, and she said, but I mean, everyone talks about the pore size. My pores did not change. And her husband was sitting next to her, and he said, yes, they did. And she was like shocked. And she said, no, I looked at my before pictures. And he said, trust me, you could see through those things before the cream. So husbands, do not say that, but we are affecting the overall skin texture and the pore size. You obviously can see that middle wrinkle. We are familiar with forehead wrinkles. In this man's face, that wrinkle has diminished significantly. We also have this picture. This is with 2.5 weeks of usage. So this is a very quick before and after. And we can see here the 11s. And for those of you in the back that can't see, you have your furrow lines. And so what you're doing from your squinting, this is 2.5 weeks of usage. She looks like she's received an eye lift. Her overall face has tightened, her 11s have diminished, and her eyes, her eyelids, because we get a crease here, we're putting the product all over our face, the top of our eyelids, under our eyes, not in your eyeball, but around it. We're putting it all over, is improving. We have here what we call the crow's feet, the eye wrinkles. This is an amazing before and after, and you're also seeing how her eyebrow is being pulled up and tightened as well, all from a topical cream. I love this photo. There's two things. We're looking at the smile lines. I was talking to someone earlier tonight. I don't care how old you are, you have smile lines. That's a good thing. But there also are very few products that can address that, as well as the lips. There are almost no products on the market that are addressing the lips, whether you're getting that from age or from using a straw. And as we get older, our lipstick runs from those lip lines. And so we're putting the product on our lips. If you can see this, her before and after is amazing. If some of y'all finish eating, you can move your chairs up. But her lips, the wrinkles are disappearing. And so this is treating areas that most products do not treat. Another thing most products do not treat is the neck. So this is an amazing photo, less than 90 days. You can get your face like plumped, picked, tightened, all those good things today. You cannot fix your neck. So one of the amazing things is I've aged and grown older, they told me your hands and your neck are the first thing that go. I'm like, that's such a nice statement, but it's true. And so we're able to put this cream on our neck, also our chest. On the left side, not only is that aging and sun damage, that's also what we get from sleeping on our side. And so this before and after is amazing. Obviously, she's seeing improvement from a topical cream. It's crazy, you guys. The hands, I mentioned my mom. If you meet my mom, she'll say, look at my hands. And if you do look at my mom's hands, you see a change from her arm to her hands. So what she's doing, this is a night cream. For those of you that do not know, this is a night cream. We're washing our face. There's no oil a mineral oil or water in our product. So we're washing our face, and while our face is still wet, putting it on our face, our neck, our chest, and then the rest of it you'll put on your hands. And so my mom doesn't put it on her arms, obviously. She doesn't have enough product to put it on her arms, or she'd go through her bottle in about 10 days. And you can see the difference from the wrinkles on our hands and the sun damage on our hands. Driving, you get sun damage on your hands and arms. So we're putting it in all of these areas. Here's another one of the pore size. This is an amazing photo. This is one of the areas that I see a huge amount of improvement, the pore size. So this is one of the first things that our product corrects, fixes, improves when we start using it. Wow. I hope everyone can see this. This is amazing. She looks like she got a new face. It's sad, but she does. This is her 3-month photo, so her 90-day photo. She is obviously seeing an improvement of fine lines, deep lines, emerging lines, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, and overall skin texture. That's what we're addressing. But she looks like a new person. I actually saw this woman at our bash in April, and I was just staring at her, and my girlfriend next to me, we were just staring at her, and we were like, is that her? Do you think it's her? And she turned around and she said, yes, that's me, and yes, those are my real before and afters. And I had no idea that's what my face looked like. That's her story. It's amazing, but she looks incredible. So how did we get here? How did we get here to have a room full of people wanting to hear about this gray bottle? The product was actually developed by a man named Dr. Robert Newman. He was formerly with MD Anderson for over 24 years. And Dr. Robert Newman's goal was to create a topical cream that would cure skin cancer. That was his goal, that was his dream. And so for almost a decade, he started formulating a product that is now what we call Nerium AD. He worked with the Nerium oleander plant, which has been used for healing for over 1,500 years, and found a way to extract the healing properties out of Nerium. He patented this extraction. He owns the global exclusive rights to this extraction, and unfortunately, obviously, he did not cure skin cancer. His patients, no cells were being killed, none of the bad cells were being killed, things were being healed, and improvement was showing, and all of his patients were loving their results. They wanted to take the cream home with them after their 30-day trial. And so he was approached by Nerium Biotech, or what is Nerium Biotech now, that said, you know, we're sorry this didn't pass as a drug, we're sorry this didn't pass as a cancer cream, but we think it would be an amazing beauty product. We think people would love the results that they're getting with this product. Would you be interested in working on this with us? And he said no. He said, I still want to cure skin cancer, but I will work with you and sell you the patent and the exclusive rights if 30% of all proceeds go back to cancer research. That was the initial agreement. Yes, that deserves a round of applause. 30 cents of every dollar that we do goes back to cancer research. So in our first year, we did $100 million in sales. That's never been done before in the history of network marketing companies. And we wrote a check for $30 million back to cancer research. So it's truly a huge component of our business and how we got started. I mentioned, why are we different? Our extraction has the NAE8 extract. That is what we own. One thing when we talk about the barrier of entry, as you know, if you've seen one popular product or drink or hairstyle or shirt on the market, it's going to be copied. Anything that can be copied will be copied. Fortunately, we cannot be copied. We are patented. We also do not have competitors for almost a decade now because you have to have a mass Nerium oleander field to distribute a Nerium product to the masses. We have the only mass Nerium oleander field in the world, and to grow a Nerium oleander field, it takes 10 years years before you can start testing on the plants. So we have a decade with this product before we even have something that could be close to a competitor. It's amazing. And as I said, we're addressing fine lines, deep lines, emerging lines, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, pore size, and overall skin texture. So I hear some people that are like, well, I'm good. I'm like, well, you don't even want to improve the skin texture? You know, for me, the pore size was huge. Improving my skin texture and unevenness, you know, oily, dry, oily, dry. You have imperfections that have happened over the years, whether they're from sun damage, scarring, things like that. And our product will improve all of those issues. I'm going to read a quote for you. Although I have formulated thousands of products during my 40-plus years in the skincare manufacturing industry, I have never seen a product that delivers results as quickly and effectively as Miriam AD. Well, that's a great quote. What's even more exciting is that's from a man named Don Smothers, and he's the man that formulated aloe vera. He knows what he's talking about. He also formulated our product. So we're in good company, and he's never seen a product that gets results as quickly and effectively. So we truly were on the brink of a scientific breakthrough when we found this product. So when Miriam Biotech received the cream from Dr. Robert Newman, they wanted to do clinical testing before they released it. Most beauty companies do not do clinical testing, you guys. When I walk into a department store and I see Clinique and Lancome and they say 99% of women saw improvement in their skin or enjoyed the product or loved this product, that is a survey. That is not clinical data. We started in the lab, we started through science. We wanted to keep our product with scientific, factual data. And so we went to ST&T Research Labs. They're a third-party clinical trial specialist in California, and we had them measure our before and after results with Miriam AD. So industry standard is 2 to 5% improvement in the skin. And what that means is day 1, you've got 100 lines in your face. Day 30, you've got 95 to 98 lines. It doesn't sound like a huge improvement, but if my 2 forehead wrinkles disappeared in 30 days, I'm probably going to buy the product. So we were trying to meet the 2 to 5%. I'm going to read these out because I know you all can't see them. But the numbers that we saw after our 5 years of clinical testing in our 30-day trials were 13 to 67% improvement. We did not only do 2 times what the industry does, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. We did over 10 times industry standard. It's huge. So I'm going to read what we saw here. On the left, this woman had a 27% improvement in her emerging lines, 46% improvement in her fine lines, 33% of her deep lines improved. On the right, 13% improvement in emerging lines. I'm going to address our emerging lines real quick. You guys, those are the lines that have not yet formed on your face. So for someone that says, I don't need it, I don't have wrinkles, which we all do, but I don't need it, I don't have wrinkles. Well, surprise, surprise, congratulations. You have emerging lines, which I can't wait to find out about where those are going to be. Those emerging lines will be addressed and improved and will not emerge from our product. So that's huge that we're addressing emerging lines. 25% improvement in the fine lines, 67% improvement in her deep lines. Over 2/3 of her deep lines disappeared from 30 days with the product. That's huge. We're also seeing the hyperpigmentation improvement, 31% improvement of discoloration, 67% improvement in the discoloration. We're using this on all skin types and ethnicities. So this is what we call the beauty graveyard. For those of you that have husbands in the room, you don't have to raise your hand, but who has a bathroom like this with bottles and drawers full of product? I'm going to do a little test, and I always love to do this. Who is familiar with like a step process? So like I did a 3-step process with Clinique. Who's done a process, a nightly process? Okay, keep your hands up. Who's done a 4-step process? Who's done a 5-step process? Okay, look around, this is crazy. Who's done a 6-step process? 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, we're okay.
That was me.
You're okay. A 9-step process, you guys. That means that you're putting on 9 different creams. We met a woman that did a 12-step process at the end of every night. How much time and money? She was spending $1,200 a month on her skincare. That's insane. So before, you're using a night cream, you're using a toner, you're using a serum, you're using an eye cream, you're using a cold cream, you're using a lip cream, you're using a spot corrector, all of those things. That's what you're using before. After, you're using the Nerium. You're washing your face. The men in the room, you're wetting your face because, you know, my husband does not wash his face. I have like 4 bottles of face wash dispersed throughout our house, hoping he'll cleanse his skin, but that's not going to happen. So he'll put water on his skin, and then he'll put the cream on, and you go to bed. You wake up, wash it off in the morning, and you continue your morning routine, whatever that may be. So how do we get it? Our purchase option is $80 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. The reason we have a monthly program is because this is 30 days worth of product. And so you're able to use the product every single month on an auto ship, no questions asked. This is not a year-long commitment. It's month to month as you choose. And we have a 30-day money-back guarantee on our product. So you can actually, I think it gets here in like 36 hours, something really quick, 2 days. In Texas, it's quick. So the product gets here in 2 days. You can try the product for 30 days, drain our bottle, call the office and say you don't like it, and we'll give you your money back. So it's risk-free, and I'll let you know we have less than a 1% return rate. So we have a lot of people that are loving our product. The other thing they love about getting our product is that they can get it free. So I'll do anything if I can get it free. It's like, yes, I'll sign up for that $100 workout program if I can get a free training session. That makes no sense, but we like free stuff. And so Nerium actually allows you, when you sign up as a customer, to get a website that manages your shipping address, your credit card, things like that. And if you refer 3 friends to the company to get their monthly product, your product is free every single month, no questions asked. So you don't have to get 3 new friends every month. You just have to have 3 friends that decide they want the product, and yours is free for life. It's amazing. I love to get my customers product for free. I'll do something that we call a 3-year free party, which is like take them to Starbucks, show their girlfriends the before and after pictures, show them how amazing their skin looks. They sign up, their product's free. Then I do that for them, and so on and so forth. So it's growing my business organically. It's making a lot of people really happy. Nobody's ever going to leave me if they get a free bottle every single month. And if one of their friends' wants to sign up for the business, they sign up with me because their friend's just a customer. So this is an amazing program that we do. We also have a 90-day real results contest. So if we have any customers in the room or people that are going to sign up as customers, take your before pictures. We actually have the largest before and after photo gallery in the world. And if you submit your 90-day photos, you can win a free trip to Miami with Jeff and Renee Olson, our owners and founders of the company. And I think it's a $3,500 value, and the sponsoring brand partner gets to come too, which is really fun. Like nobody submits their photos, you guys, so if you are a customer, submit them, you can really win. It's exciting. So that's our product side. I'm going to kind of transition into our business opportunity. And when I'll say opportunity a lot because it truly is an amazing opportunity. The beauty industry is obviously an amazing industry. It's always thriving. It's one of what I call a foolproof industry that the economy did not affect. It's growing, actually. Last year, it was an $80 billion industry. And in the next 3 years, it's going to be a $114 billion industry. So where there is beauty, there is growth. And the anti-aging market is the strongest in the beauty industry. So when I walk into Dillard's and there's socks or menswear in the front, we're in trouble. But what's in the front of everything? Beauty. What's in the front of CVS? Beauty. Every department store is going to put beauty and cosmetics in the front because that's what people care about. And so we're definitely in the correct market. And also the industry benefits of this home-based business is low startup costs, unlimited earning potential, no boss, and tax benefits. I actually found out by me signing up at the end of October, even if I did not make a dime with this company, the write-offs I would have would actually allow me to save money on this past year's taxes. So there are so many amazing benefits with this company. Another amazing benefit is we get to work with Jeff Olson. For those of you that are familiar with the network marketing, relationship marketing industry, he is truly a mogul in this industry. He's a legend. He's Googleable. I always like to add that because I'm big on Google. But he is truly a legend in this industry. He's taken 3 companies from startup to multi-million dollar companies, even $500 million companies. He is the author of The Slight Edge. He's an amazing man, you guys, and he was formerly with Prepaid Legal. If any of you are familiar with that, he was Prepaid Legal. He owned Prepaid Legal, and that was a $500 million company, and he was doing great. He was going to retire. No need to start something new. But when he was given the clinical trial reports, and he saw that our product did 10 times what industry standard does, and that our product is as foundational as aloe vera in the sense that it can be in that many products. Aloe vera is in everything. Aloe vera is in all of your creams, all your shampoos, all of your supplements, all your drinks. Not saying that's the direction we're going, but this was truly a breakthrough to own this product and own this extraction. He actually left his company. He left his company and started Miriam. He's never been in beauty. He's a very manly man, if you ever see him. And he formed a management team with over 150 years of experience. So that's why someone like me, with zero experience in this industry, zero experience with even skincare, can start this team, start this company, can do this, because he has given us everything. He's given us every PowerPoint, every flyer, every conversation piece. I do nothing. I follow his system, and that's how we succeed. The Miriam Ripple is a very strong one. I mentioned that we give 30% of our profits back to biotechnology. We're also a part of a foundation called the Success for Teens. We are all about personal development in this company. It's something I've never been exposed to before. It really has changed my life because Jeff Olson really wants us to be the best that we can be. His motto, and it's not on there, but it's to make people better. His goal is to make the best company ever. He's really on his way to do that from a personal development side, into pouring into people to help people, as well as on the obviously financial and growth of the company. We're also one of the largest donors for Big Brothers and Big Sisters. So the giving back potential is huge. I'm going to talk a little bit about how the company gives back to us as well. This is another thing that we have provided when I talked about the tools. We've got apps, we've got magazines, we've got a website that is amazing. I can literally access my website on my phone and my iPad. I can do it all. I'm like a traveling office. And so that is what the company has provided for us. When I say anyone can do this, as long as you're willing to talk and to pass out a bottle, you can really do this business. So how do I get started? What does it take? We have 2 investment options of $1,000 or $500. So if you see on the left, you see a 12-bottle pack or a 5-bottle pack. That's really what you're paying for. When we sign up, we get a marketing brand partner launch kit that has some of our tools. It has Jeff Olson's book. It has the flyers for you to pass out. But like I said, most of that's on your website, which I love because I was in medical sales and I had a car full of materials. Now I just have my iPad. But really what we're signing up for are those bottles. And those are our tester bottles. So when I get a 12-bottle pack, that's going to service between 40 to 60 people to give that bottle to. That bottle will go to 5 people. And I say, here, try this for 5 to 7 days. It's a tester. The reason we use bottles is because, I don't know if any of you have had a little sample that you get at a department store, the little aluminum foil, and your hands are wet, and you're trying to get it on your face, and it's just not a good experience. I've never gone back and been like, that little zip baggie was so amazing, I want to buy a $150 bottle of that. It's not something that we do, but when I give someone a full bottle of Miriam and say, here it is, try it for 5 to 7 days, 4 pumps on your skin, make sure it's wet, top to bottom, and they fall in love with that product being in their bathroom, and then I go and take that product back from them, and nobody likes me when I do that, but it's my tester, I've got to get it back, they know what it's like to have the product. And so I tell them, go on my website, sign up, it'll be here in 2 days. And so they really like getting to feel it rather than, unzipping something every single night. And so what you're paying for are those tester bottles. So like I said on the left, that's going to service between 40 to 60 people. On the right, the 5-bottle pack's going to service between 20 to 30 people. And then what happens when my bottles are gone? Traditionally, in other network marketing, relationship marketing companies, you're going to sell it, buy $1,000 worth of product, sell $1,000 worth of product. Buy $2,000 worth of product, sell $2,000 worth of product. And you're really using your profits to reinvest in your business. I've heard horror stories of people that have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars, and then they get out and they've got, a bunch of inventory in their garage. It's what we call garage qualified. A statistic was told to us on Monday that the average jewelry company distributor has between $5,000 to $50,000 worth of inventory. That's crazy. I was not able to do that. If that's what I would have had to have done to get a part of this company, there's no chance. I would have, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. We didn't have that. Miriam Gives Back is the game changer. Miriam Gives Back is what Jeff Wilson, our CEO, made to restock our inventory for free. So anytime I sign up a customer, I get a free bottle of Miriam mailed to me. Anytime my customer signs a customer to get their product for free, I get a free bottle mailed to me. And anytime I sign up a team member or a brand partner on our team, I get a free bottle mailed to me. It's crazy. So in my first 3 months of the company, I received 27 free bottles of Miriam. That's over $2,700 worth of free product. Amanda Thompson, she's in our upline. She's my friend that is amazing. She's a very successful woman. She received 41 bottles of Miriam in her first month. Yes, crazy. Over $4,000 worth of retail product. She just made her initial investment. That was it. We gave away $10 million worth of free product in our first year with this company. This has never been done before, you guys. Jeff Wilson has the CEOs of every major company that you know that's in this industry saying, you got to quit that. You got to stop it. It's killing us. Why? Because 70% of a direct sales company's profits are from inventory fees. We have 0. So that deserves a round of applause. That's huge. So once we make back our initial investment, just like Jenny said, we're good, right? We're golden. That's all we're concerned about as we get started. So how do we do that? We actually have a 30-day roadmap to get you back your initial investment, and then a 90-day roadmap to get you a free Lexus and almost $5,000 worth of compensation. So the first thing we want to do is get you 3 customers. The reason for that is your only requirement to be a part of this company is to have a monthly bottle. We don't have monthly buy-ins and monthly blitzes and a year-long commitment, nothing like that. We only have to be the customers of the product that we're selling. So that's an $80 bottle. And I don't want to pay $80 if I've got 12 bottles in my pack I just got. So with 3 customers, your monthly product is free. You also get paid $16 to $32 in the beginning for those customers, and you get 3 free bottles of Miriam. So that's what we want to do first. And then what we want to do is make back your initial investment. So the way to do that in the first 30 days is to get you 3 team members to do this with you. 3 people to sell this as well. If you come in at the 500, you can see that you're making over your initial investment, which is crazy. 30 days to make back your initial investment, that's huge. I know for the average franchise owner, it takes between 5 to 10 years to make back your initial investment. So this is really amazing that we can do this in 30 days with 3 customers and 3 team members. Our 60-day goal is earning a free iPad. You know, that was a big deal for me because I was like, I got something tangible. The first check was great, but something tangible to be able to show people, look, this is real, we can do this. Shelby was telling me earlier that it took a couple weeks for her iPad to come in town, so she actually got her car before she got her iPad, which is a crazy story. And Jenny too? Oh, yeah, if you earned your iPad, raise your hand. Wow. Liv heard throughout the room. Dodd and Chris are too in the back. Yes, they're iPad earners and Lexus earners. So how do we get an... Oh, you're using the iPad. I love it. So how do I get an iPad? That's with 4 to 5 people on my team. So we've got our 3. We can bring in 4 or 5. Our team members can start bringing 1 or 2 in. It's 4 to 5 people on your team, and that's over $1,400 worth of compensation. You now have 6 free bottles of Miriam coming, and if you see in that little bubble, I'll read it, you start earning a 10% coaching commission. We also like to call that a check match. And what that means is you're going to get 10%, this is not your commissions, this is separate, a 10% check match of everything that the people you bring into the business make. So if I sign Crystal and she makes $1,000 that month, I'm going to get 100. That doesn't sound like a lot. But in a year, when Crystal's making $10,000 a month, I'm just making, which is less than a year, I'm making $1,000 from Crystal's $10,000 just for becoming a director and getting the iPad. So this is a huge part of our compensation plan that Jeff Olson has given us. So that's a 60-day goal. And then the 90-day goal is getting a Lexus. So when you get 3 iPad earners on your team, so 3 people that have 3 to 5 people on your team, you qualify for the Lexus bonus. And you guys, I mean, I saw this, my girlfriend showing me this stuff, and I'm like, no. What is it really? And she was like, it's 3 people that have 3 to 5 people. It didn't make sense to me. How is this possible? But that's what it is. It truly is amazing. It's so exciting. That's over $4,000 worth of compensation, and you still have your free bottles coming. So this was a pipe dream for me when I got started to get the Lexus. Once I got the Lexus, it was kind of like, what's next? Real people, real results. When I say what's next, this is what's next, you guys. This was a joke to me when I got started. $25,000 bonus when you hit a national marketing director. That's a 6-figure income. $100,000 bonus, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million bonus. I used to skip this slide because I never thought it was possible, you guys. But we actually have 3 people on our team that have received the $25,000 bonus. 3 6-figure incomes in 7.5 months. That's insane. We also, that's just on our team. Our company gave away the $1 million bonus a couple weeks ago to our top earners. In 20 months with this business, I didn't mention that, our business has only been around 20 months. We will have our 2-year anniversary in September. They gave away a $1 million bonus in 20 months. That's never been done before. It's truly amazing, and that's the future of this company. We have a lot of firsts. I mentioned we did $100 million in revenue in our first year. That's never been done before. We made it on the number 87 on the Direct Sales Association's Top 100. So what that is that's our Better Business Bureau, the Direct Sales Association. We were number 86 of profits, that's off of the profits. In our first year of business, nobody's gotten on the top 100 ever in the first year of business. It usually takes 5 years to get on that list, and the average company has between 12 and 30 years of experience on that list. So we truly are the babies that are making a huge, huge impact. I mentioned giving back $10 million worth of free product. We've been featured in the Success from Home magazine, a full magazine devoted to us twice. That's not our magazine, that's in Barnes & Noble. So if you go now to Barnes & Noble, you actually see Matt Damon, a very Academy Award-winning actor on the cover with the Miriam on the cover. He's not holding the Miriam, but there's a picture of Miriam on the cover. So that's just one thing that legitimizes our business. Another thing, and when I got started, I had my parents, just to be honest with you, that shows you my age. But my dad said this could be your Microsoft moment. He looked at the compensation plan. I had never seen a comp plan in my life. He looked at the compensation plan and said, this could be your Microsoft moment. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do it. It was announced 2 weeks ago that our company is growing faster than Microsoft and Google did in their first 2 years. So, woohoo! So this truly is a Microsoft moment, you guys. It's an opportunity. Like I said, I'll keep saying it's an opportunity. 3% of the country has tried Miriam. We will be in the top 3% of this company if you get involved, no questions asked. That's just it. That's the facts. We will have more products that we'll be rolling out within the next year or so. We do have contracts with 32 companies to take this, 32 countries to take this company international. So I always say I don't know what this is going to look like in 5 years, but I know that my team that stays in and gets involved right now is going to have their lives changed. My life was changed. My husband's a minister. The future that we can provide with our family and our children, our future children. I don't have children. I said children last night. Somebody's like, you have a baby? Where's your baby? You keep leaving your baby? Like, I don't have a baby. Okay, I wouldn't be leaving my baby. I'm sorry. But our future unborn children will be, their lives will be changed. College funds, weddings. These are an opportunity for us that we did not have before. My families will be changed. And this is just the biggest blast I've ever had in my life, working with my family, working with these amazing friends that I didn't even know a few months ago. And my life has truly been changed. So I'm going to be around. The brand partner that brought you will be around. We have our iPads to get you started if you're ready to do this. If you are ready to do this, you got to get to the bash in July. You just got to. Talk to me. If you don't know how to get there, if you don't think you can get there, and there's an issue with that, come to me. We'll talk about it. We'll find a way. But I'm so happy you could all be here. Abilene is amazing. You are some of the nicest people I've ever truly met. Most of you, I feel like, are part of the Feltz family. So I'm laughing because I think it's true. But thank you so much for being here. Grab one of the brand partners if you have questions, and have a wonderful evening.
Woohoo! Good job.